Leave him! Leave him! You want some, eh? Come on, then! Come on! Give me that axe. He's a copper! I know him, he's a copper! Leave him! Come on!
Let me get this straight. You're saying that the person who came to your aid was a police officer?
Must have been off duty. One of them recognised him.
One of the attackers recognised him?
That's right. He said he was a copper. He tried to stop the others laying into him, but then the police siren started and they all ran off.
And this alleged copper, he didn't declare himself as a policeman. You didn't hear a name?
Nothing. One minute I'm getting kicked to bits. The next this bloke wades in and they're laying into him.
You see his face?
No. But I'll tell you what. If he hadn't showed up, I don't know what sort of state I'd be in now. He got a right kicking too. He ran off before I could say anything. Maybe he didn't want to explain what he was doing outside a gay bar at 2 in the morning.
That's right. Would have taken some explaining.
Closet gay. Has to be a closet. The one decent chance we have of a witness, he turns out to be a closet. But if one of the attackers recognised him, there's a good chance he'd recognise the attacker, yeah?
Well, you can forget it, because there's no way he'll come forward.
Well, it sounds as though he took a pretty good pasting. Supposing I check locally to see if any of the officers were off sick this morning or turned up with facial injuries.
Rod, it could have been TSG, it could have met him somewhere else. On holiday, on the Costa del Sol, anywhere.
It's got to be worth a look. I mean, what are we talking? 300 officers in each nick? 3 or 4 nicks? He doesn't have to give evidence and he can stay in the closet as far as I'm concerned. All he has to do is give a name.
Oh, yeah, and what are you going to say? You discover someone turned up on parade with a black eye. Excuse me, are you the closet homosexual who witnessed the attack outside the watershed last night? You probably end up with a black eye yourself.
There are ways of doing it, and there are ways of doing it, you know?
Ooh, step up, Mr. Diplomacy.
All it takes is a couple of unofficial phone calls.
Well, we've got nothing else. You want to check it out, check it out.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Gov.
this assault outside the Watershed Club last night. Are we talking gay bashing again?
I think so, Gov. No other motive. Same people judging by the MO.
I've just had Mr. Conway in here. He's got the manager, Mr. Bradstock, coming in. Apparently his business is suffering.
Oh, dear. Well, it might help if you put some proper security on the door. What have you got?
I'm not sure, it's odd. I just phoned a mate of mine at Barton Street. He reckons that a PC arrived this morning with bruising to the face and a split lip.
Who is it?
Oh, that's the funny thing. It's Paul Connick.
Paul Connick? Well, he's a good mate of yours, isn't he?
No, he's not a good mate. I mean, I know him, yeah, but I always thought he was all right. He's married with kids and everything. Obviously, it can't be him.
No? Oh, no. This is your idea. You see it through, Rod. We'll check him out when we've been to the club. All right?
Yeah. Yeah, right. No, I don't believe it. I mean, he plays Met Police rugby, you know.
Home from home.
Dear Daly, this is DC Skase. We're looking for Mr. Peters.
That's me.
Oh, we understand you witnessed the assault last night.
Not much of it. It's around the back.
Can you show us?
Sure. It was dark. I couldn't really see them.
Do they have a vehicle?
Not that I noticed. They were running towards them all tooled up with baseball bats. It was obvious what they were about.
What did you do?
I went back inside to get some help.
So this person who went to the man's aid, do you know him? You don't know him, then?
Only by sight.
Customer, was he?
That's right.
Can you describe him?
I don't know if he'd want that. He disappeared pretty quickly when your lot turned up.
Mr. Peters, one of the attackers recognised him. It's possible he recognised the attacker. He may be an important witness.
You think they know each other?
It's possible. So if you want these people caught...
Listen, I want to get that scum off the street as much as anyone. I'll talk to him.
Oh, you don't know him, but you know where to contact him?
I know someone who knows him.
OK. Well, if you make up your mind, perhaps you'd give us a call. Let's just hope they haven't put anyone else in hospital in the meantime, eh?
I do understand your problem, Mr. Bradstock. But we have to decide on how best to deploy the available resources. And as a business, we have to ask you to be responsible for your own security, which means a visible and effective presence on the door.
Oh, so you're absolving yourself of all responsibility?
That's not
Yes, that is what you're saying. That's exactly what you're saying.
What I'm saying is that if your club didn't exist, the public disorder outside it wouldn't exist either. Do you agree? If your clients are attracting trouble, it's up to you to invest in security staff to discourage it.
Yeah, well, it costs money.
Extra policing costs the taxpayer money.
So you're just prepared to allow the attacks to continue?
No, I am not. But I'm afraid if you can't run your club properly, then I shall be forced to apply to have your license withdrawn.
Oh. I wonder if you'd be saying this if it was a straight club.
Oh.
And straight people were being attacked.
That's a cheap shot.
Why haven't you arrested anyone?
I can assure you, if we knew who these thugs were, we'd arrest them immediately.
What about the police witness? The one who knew one of the attackers?
Well, I'd probably have to check with CID to get the specific details on that.
He's going to be on station duties for a while by the look of his face. What's it about?
Just something we thought he might be able to help us with, you know.
He's in there.
Did you say how it happened?
Something to do with the fall while I was mending the gutters.
Right. OK, cheers.
See you later.
You know, Rod,
Yeah, how you doing?
Right, yeah.
looks nasty. How'd you get that?
Incident involving some guttering and a stepladder. It's tough out there for DIY enthusiasts. So, what's this about?
It's a long shot, sort of off-chance sort of thing, really.
We believe a police officer witnessed an assault last night.
Oh, yeah?
We don't need him to give evidence, but if you recognise any of the suspects involved, we're hoping he might be able to point the finger.
Why wouldn't you want him to give evidence?
Well, the assault took place outside a gay club at 2 o'clock in the morning. The officer might feel that being there at that time might reflect on him in a certain way.
Why are you talking to me about this?
Well, he tried to help a member of the public. May have been injured as a result.
The split lip. Right, I see.
Look, we're not trying to stir things up for whoever it might have been, but we don't have anything else to go on.
You're calling me gay? This is a wind-up, right? You're well out of order, and this conversation is over.
Well, that went down well. I'm going to take a leak. I'll see you at the car.
Paul, look, I'm sorry about that. It's just Sergeant Daly, you know, he just wants to
Stevie
get
Dix. What? It's the name of the person you're looking for.
No, I don't understand. Are you talking about the car?
I mean one of the 3 assailants who attacked the man outside the bar last night. Works at the go-kart track in Mayola Avenue. But you didn't get it from me. You don't mention my name to anyone. You got that?
Yeah.
Not to anyone.
Paul, what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. Look, I can't, all right? Sorry, you didn't hear it from me.
You right, then?
Yeah, I'm fine. I've just had a tip-off from one of my snouts concerning someone we should approach about the assault.
Who's that, then?
His name's Stevie Dix. He works down at the go-kart track on Mayola Avenue.
What, he called you just now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sarge.
What's happened?
Blokes took a right beating. 3 on to 1. Broke a bunch of his fingers trying to get names out of him, so the witness said.
What's his name?
Stevie Dix. The people who did it were all wearing masks. Thought he might have been another gay bashing victim till they did a check on him. Right-wing hardner, formed for assault. Doesn't look so hard now, does he, Sarge? So, now there's 2 gangs running around Sunhill with baseball bats.
Excuse us a moment, Gary. Rod. What is going on? You come up with this guy's name as a suspect. Next thing we know, he's beaten to a pulp. Looks to me like someone taking the law into their own hands. Did your informant know this was going to happen? Because if he's in any way involved in all of this, he could be in serious trouble. And so could you, Rod. Be careful. I'm warning you.
Dix is in hospital. Someone got to him before we did. Possible internal injuries, concussion, a few broken bones. What's going on? How did they know who to go for? Did you give his name to someone else? Oh, great.
Look,
Listen, however you want to lead your life is entirely your affair. If you want to go around, just fine. What is going on?
you mean, am I gay?
That's really none of my business. I mean, I'm sure Jane...
Jane and
probably
me
has
are
a
getting a
right.
divorce. I moved out a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, well, whatever. I'm really not interested. What I am interested in is that you have landed me in it. If you passed on a suspect's ID to the people who did Dix over, we are talking serious disciplinary action. If they prove intent, you will be facing a charge of conspiracy. You have compromised me. And as far as I'm concerned, that's it. I will not keep your name back. I've told you. You've been told, right?
Hang on. You don't understand, Rod. I'm in a tight corner here. They told me if I didn't tell them who it was... Look, I only told them on condition they leave off for 24 hours. Give me a chance to sort it through the job.
Yeah, and you believe them? Who is it, Paul?
I don't know!
Did it never occur to you what they might do? It was a brutally violent attack!
Excuse me for not getting too upset. Dix and his mates have been brutally violent to a lot of gay men over the past few months.
Please, just spare me this.
I'm not justifying it. Look, I want to give a statement. I know it's the only way, I know that. But it's complicated. I have to sort things with Jane first. Just give me a couple of hours. Please, that's all I'm asking. Please, Rod.
Right, that's what I was after. Thanks.
Jeff, what's all this about an off-duty officer witnessing the assault last night?
Well, that's what the victim's saying. What did you hear about that, Gov?
Well, the manager of the club mentioned it to Mr. Conway. Now, he reckons that this copper recognised one of the attackers involved. Is that right?
Well, it's possible.
So who is it, this copper?
Well, it's nothing definite yet.
Well, you've got an idea.
Well, it's all speculation at the moment, Gov.
Well, keep me informed.
Yes, Gov.
Gay vigilantes? What did they do? Beat him into submission with their handbags?
No, it's baseball bats, as it happens.
Ah, very butch.
What's Meadows told you about?
He's heard an off-duty officer was a witness. The manager of the club told Mr. Conway. Have you sorted it?
Sarge, can I have a word?
So, who is it?
A couple more hours, he's going to work things out with his wife.
What? A couple of hours?
Yeah, that is what he asked for.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway, Rod. I've made the connection without you. Stevie Dix was arrested at Barton Street last week on a charge of ABH. The arresting officer was Paul Connick. Did he give Dix's name to those nutters?
Listen, Sarge, you know, he always intended to come forward and make a statement. He just needs a little bit more time.
I'm not happy about this, Rod.
Oh, yeah? You think I'm happy about this?
You better just hope you can trust him and this don't get any worse. Right, we better go and interview Dix while we're waiting.
He's only just come up from casualty.
Mr. Dix, I'm DS Daly.
Got nothing to say to you?
What about the assault? You don't want to press charges?
No.
Fine. So where were you last night at 2 o'clock?
Do you recognise him?
No.
Very simple.
Should I?
Where were you? 2 o'clock.
Probably. Never mind.
There was a serious assault outside the Watershed nightclub in the early hours of this morning.
Has anyone identified me? Nah, I didn't think so.
What's the joke?
That's for me to know. And you to find out. Still, I suppose some witnesses wouldn't want to admit they were there, would they?
Who are you talking about?
Like I'm really gonna tell you. Bye now. Got nothing else to say.
The masked men who beat you. We understand they tried to force names out of you. Now, I don't know if they were successful or not, but if they were, those people are in serious danger of receiving similar treatment.
Nurse, could you see these two men out, please?
Should you change your mind, you know where we are, don't you?
Excuse me. Has Mr. Dix had any visitors or made any phone calls at all while he's been here?
No visitors.
Right.
But I did make a call. I had to dial the number for him. I scribbled it down somewhere.
Right, thanks, Sarge, it's great. Trace the number.
Yeah?
Yeah, another right-wing nutter. Andy Higgs, 20 Backhouse Crescent.
Where is he?
You think they got the names off Dix?
Well, they've got to him already.
Possible.
Can I help you?
Mr. Higgs.
That's right.
I'm DS Daly, this is DC Skase. You got a moment?
So what's all this about?
We're investigating an assault that took place last night.
Oh, yeah?
Outside the Watershed nightclub in Ockham Street.
Another one.
You've heard about the other instance?
Yeah, well, we'll guess around. Local papers and that.
Your name came up in the course of our investigation.
What does that mean?
Where were you at 2 o'clock this morning?
In bed with my wife. Asleep. I certainly wasn't at any gay club, I can tell you that.
You know it's a gay club, then?
Doesn't everyone?
You know Stevie Dix?
Not really.
What's that mean?
See him down a pub sometimes.
You spoken to Stevie Dix today?
I don't hardly know him.
I think he might have tried to get in touch with you.
All units from Deep.
Police! Come on! Police, go down the back!
DC Skase from Sierra Oscar, are you receiving?
Leave it, let's go!
All right.
Get an ambulance!
Peters. I don't want an ambulance.
That's your choice.
That's right.
So what was that all about, eh?
I've no idea.
Where the hell are you? Look, it's serious. A bunch of those gay boys found out we did the watershed last night. That copper gave the barman my name and they're coming after you and all, so you better warn the others, all right?
No idea. Really?
So we've established that Connick knows Dix. All we got to do now is get Peters to confirm whether it was Connick who gave him Dix's name.
That's about it, Gov.
Right, well, I think we're ready to interview Peters.
I'm ready when you are.
I'll do this one, Rod.
Hello. How you doing, Paul?
What's case about? So you reckon it's a copper behind all this?
Yeah.
Well, if Peters talks, he'll have his back way up against the wall.
At least he wasn't short of bottle, though, was he? He waded in there 4 onto 1 Gary.
Can I have a word, Rod? You all right, mate? I'll see you later.
That copper gave the barman my name and they're coming after you and all, so you better warn the others, all right?
So there we have it on tape. That's Stevie Dix saying that you, I think we can safely assume that you're the barman in question, that you were given his name by a copper. Now, who was that? An off-duty policeman told you that Stevie Dix was one of the men responsible for the assault outside the Watershed Club last night. Now, that's right, isn't it?
Look, Paul. Listen, it's too late. You've got to speak to my governor about this. It's gone up a level.
You told them?
No, they worked it out for themselves, Paul. I've been covering for you all afternoon, hoping to God my DCI will not find out about this. And I really should not be seen to be speaking to you right now.
Look, I know I owe you an explanation.
But you're telling me?
I only came to terms with my sexuality over the last few months. Once I accepted it, I decided I couldn't go on living a lie with Jane. It wasn't fair on her.
That's big of you.
Look, I know it's been hard on her.
Really, is there a point to all this?
We decided to get a divorce, me and Jane. But she said if I came out, if I made it known I was gay, she'd contest my access to the kids. She said she'd make sure, one way or another, I'd never see him again.
Sit down.
She said it'd be hard enough on the kids having a dad who was a copper, having one who was gay as well. Their lives at school would be a nightmare. That's what she said. I got a feeling she just doesn't want to be known as a woman who was married to a gay man for 8 years. Anyway, I agreed to stay in the closet, let it lie. I thought she might change her mind in time. I moved out a couple of weeks ago. And this happened.
What's the point in denying it? It's all there on tape. Come on, what's his name?
I know there was provocation, but you can't take the law into your own hands.
Not much point in leaving it to you lot. Just get the place closed down. That's your solution.
The reality is you're looking at a possible prison sentence. Now, you've got no previous record. You're obviously not a criminal.
And the courts would look more sympathetically on me if I cooperated.
I'm not threatening you in any way, Mr. Peters.
The meaning's pretty clear. You want the name of the policeman?
You're an idiot. You know that, don't you? Why did you give them Dix's name?
What choice did I have? Peter said he'd out me. You think Jane couldn't make up stories about me? You think that doesn't happen? I love my kids.
And then we'll just have to hope that Peters doesn't name you. They're talking to him now.
Right, you're going to be charged and then bailed. Just wait here a minute.
Sir, it's PC colleague. I'd like to speak to you.
You've been a bit stupid, haven't you?
Yes, sir. I need your help.
It's a bit late now.
He did come down specifically to see you.
Don't try and compromise me, Rod. I'm going to do this by the book. Right. I've just been talking to a witness who names you as a person who identified a suspect for them who was then beaten up. Now, that adds up to conspiracy to assault.
There was no intent, sir.
I think you knew what to do with that information, and that makes it a criminal offence. And as far as I'm concerned, your career in the police force is over. Right, I'm going to ring up the CRB, tell them what's going on. Bring him through to custody.